Well, while you're bored at home, this is a great time to do some really deep spring cleaning. The CDC is recommending certain chemicals and products for you to use right now. And we've got the expert, Jack Drouillet from Servpro, joining us. You guys do a lot of cleaning day in and day out, so you know what works and what doesn't.
Absolutely, we sure do, Mary, and I appreciate you. I always enjoy being on KPLC, but you mentioned CDC, and I'll say this, the website's terrific. I've gotten a lot of phone calls, and folks want to talk about grandma's homemade concoction for cleaning, and Servpro, and certainly CDC cannot recommend that. What you can do is, if you're out there listening, go to your device, type in Centers Disease Control, it'll come up. They have a large list of chemicals that you can use. But one of the things I want to talk about, because it's a challenge, is a lot of folks, I'm not saying KPLC listeners, but a lot of folks don't listen and follow instructions. So if I may, let's talk about chemical. When you choose a chemical, when you buy the chemical, follow the instructions, okay? If it says, Mary, dwell time, let it sit, okay? Let it sit for a proper amount of time. That's important. And then when you clean, I'm going to demonstrate my lovely Servpro rag. When you wipe a surface, you simply want to wipe for 2 or 3 feet. Once you get some soil on it, you want to use the other side. Each time you wipe, flip it, okay? You can go inside out. So this rag could literally be 8 different individual swipes, but don't clean like this. Don't use a dirty rag over and over.
Yeah, so you're just spreading things around.
Absolutely, you're making it worse.
Okay.
You're spreading it.
Another thing on the chemicals, I think a lot of us think, you know, if a little is good, a lot is going to be great. Or if this one's strong and that one's strong, if I mix them together, it's going to be absolutely fantastic.
I totally agree. Mixing chemical together, A, doesn't work, and B, worst case, it can be unsafe. I was shocked growing up. My daddy was a pharmacist, and we talked, and the number of people out there that don't take medicines correctly amazed my daddy. And now, later on, I own a cleaning company, and guess what? People who don't follow instructions on chemical amaze me.
All right, so don't mix those things together and read the instructions and follow the instructions. Okay.
Absolutely.
Don't over wipe, use a clean cloth. What else do you have over here?
Well, what I have here is sometimes if you look at the website, and again, if you prefer a phone call, you can call Servpro Lake Charles number. We'll talk to you. We have a local website, Servpro of Lake Charles, servpro.com, or CDC has a great one, okay? But if you need to talk to somebody, feel free to call the office. When you see PPE, it simply means personal protective equipment. And what you can do is, in November 95, a mask can be purchased at a local store.
Okay, if it says on the instructions that you need to wear a mask or
absolutely,
protect your
and you don't have to, but again, if anything you're cleaning, if you're doing spring cleaning, the chemical itself, the dust, the mold spores, anything, it's good to protect yourself. So N100, another mask, just a different type filter, you know, safety glasses, or if you're outside, you wipe yourself, you wear sunglasses.
All right.
Wear gloves, if possible. If you don't have disposable gloves, plan B, wear work gloves.
Use those garden gloves.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, and then some folks are super careful, and your folks wear these when they need to.
Yes, if you're sanitizing or disinfecting a surface, again, when the Centers of Disease Control speak of PPE, this is actually what's called at least this brand is called a Tyvek suit. So the environment where if you're at KPLC, if you're at an industry, you're at a hospital, or even a building you own, and you're worried about the chemical that you're using or possibly what you're cleaning, you can wear a Tyvek suit.
Just to protect yourself. So be
yes,
sure
ma'am.
and just read those instructions. It's
absolutely.
really the best thing that
and
you can
follow,
do. Follow
read,
these. Just read them and
follow.
follow them. And if you have any questions, you can give them a call at Servpro right here in Lake Charles. Thanks for
yes,
coming
ma'am.
in.
You're welcome.
Good advice
Thank
about
you,
keeping things clean. Stay with us. We're going to have more midday after the break.